Today I had an opportunity to attend the MatchMentor event. I met very many young, wonderful people, and I think there's a lot of opportunity for such events in Kenya because of the impact they have on our young people, so they can understand what the career path is, so that they have people guiding them through their career, through their education.
I think the best thing about this was how approachable the mentors are and how easy it is to talk to people that you admire.
Corporate Edition was definitely helpful for me to understand the dynamics of entrepreneurship, of business, of networking with other individuals. It's nice to hear actual stories from people within the industry and the struggles and how they've come up through in bringing up the businesses, whether it's through sheer luck or others through sheer determination, or others like there was a lady who talked about how she had gotten into entrepreneurship and then how her business had flopped and she sort of had to go back into being a worker bee. But she also talked about how she's constantly still learning skills and she's collating all the different experiences that she can gather from her work in now going back to galvanize and to have an actual business model.
It's been a very interesting day at MatchMentor. For the first few moments, I thought people have things figured out, but you realize that there's a lot of things that they don't know. So it's very interesting to see all walks of life, guys in technology, guys in medicine, guys in all kinds of industries asking various questions. But you can see they have one problem, which actually fits into all of them. You ask the question, how do you get into something? How do you proceed from where you are? And it's pretty interesting that these common issues that we used to face, or I used to face as an entrepreneur, or even as an employee of a company, are similar to what they're going through. So it was very interesting to be able to share details about things, the best ways to get into the industry. And one advice was actually going to everybody. But the main thing I'll say at the end of the day is hire character, build skill. You have to be humble about what you do, be able to share what you do. If you don't share, you never get any more.
I think the speed mentoring was really good because we had an opportunity to actually speak with the mentors and ask in-depth questions and any doubts that we had. Personally, I wanted to know how to market myself in terms of the wide variety of skills I have. And it was really good actually to also have a wide and a diverse range of mentors because that really helped to build answers to all the questions I had because I'm in the humanities and social sciences. So for example, having a mentor in tech is not necessarily helpful to me, but having mentors who actually have done some work in the social sciences and come from both self-employment and employment, it really helps.
I'm really glad to see that there's so many ambitious and forward-thinking young Kenyans who are looking forward to starting their own companies, working as an entrepreneur for other companies, and just excelling in everything that they want to do.
And I think the future is bright for this kind of forums if they are taken down to high school level. So that when people are getting into university, they have a clear understanding of what it is that they want to study, where they want to take their careers, and when they want to end them and transition into self-employment.
Had a very great time interacting with the mentors and the mentees today. It's a very good opportunity for young people to come and meet people in the fields that they'd like to pursue. And especially as someone who's starting out in their career, it's been really nice to get different opinions on how to grow, what to do.
I got to meet younger people or rather young people who are ambitious and are chasing after their dreams. And this being the corporate edition, this was a perfect moment for them to get to talk to guys they admire and guys they want to be like. And this was a perfect timing for this kind of event. Bearing in mind we have had a season of about 3-4 months that things have been low in the country because of elections and such like things. But we have learned, personally I've learned quite a bit from the audience, from the mentors that came in, the speed mentoring session that we had for about an hour or two. It just shows that there are people who are hungry for knowledge, from people that they know have been there and they want to be like. And these guys who are already in those positions are willing to offer this information for free at an event like this, because if you are to charge properly for an event like this, for the guys that we had here, directors of huge companies to come and talk at such a place. You guys would pay so much, but it was only 500 shillings, and guys came in.
It's been so interactive, both officially and socially. So I'd encourage a lot of people to come through for the next event to learn and also to make friends.
I think the best thing about this was how approachable the mentors are and how easy it is to talk to people that you admire. It was also really nice to network with other people in your position. I've met a girl here who wants to study what I studied at university, so I'm able to also guide her. So just being able to make so many connections was great. I also really enjoyed the panel at the beginning. Some good issues were raised. And I'd highly recommend it.
I have loved MatchMentor so much today. We have learned a lot, especially from the mentors and the mentees as well. It was very engaging. In regards, it was the corporate edition. We've gotten to talk so much about unemployment, employment, and transitioning from university and formal employment.
I came in thinking I would want to learn a lot just on employment-based advice, but I got a lot of advice from people who were doing their own thing in entrepreneurship. And so the one thing I'd say is definitely come. You don't know what you'd learn, but there's something for everybody. And I've definitely learned a lot and made new connections and found people who can connect me to someone else in something that I'm looking for. So I really enjoyed my day.
I think the impact that's created could be very long term. The advice that was shared with a lot of these the young people coming up, entering the job market, is very strategic and is it's second to none when it comes to people who have already experienced such a similar journey.
As a student, it's something which is of I found it to be value for money and value for time, knowing that I've gotten what it's gonna take me or the necessary knowledge I need for me to be at the workplace.
This is a brilliant project by the A team. It was so inspiring to hear from all these young people who are interested in their future and interested in building something of their own, and also interested in knowing the difference between running your own business and being employed.
I see the future of the arena being something really great. I'm really excited to see what other events are going to be happening, whether it's at other universities or other places like this.
We believe in the youth and we believe in mentorship. We want the youth to go a long way. So today we came here to give knowledge on contraceptives, knowledge on making a plan, knowledge on your career, on your education, and on all levels.
I'm really excited for the future of the arena Kenya, specifically for MatchMentor, because it directly impacts the life of young people, and I really look forward to more. Thank you.
And I'm really passionate about building each other in terms of like young professionals in the workplace, and it was such a nice time to interact with other people, network with other people my age and also people who are seasoned professionals. So it was amazing. Thank you, Arena Kenya, for doing this. It's very rare. Like there's not a lot of like formal and informal mentorship platforms. So this is something that's needed in Kenya. Thank you.
And it's nice to hear that. It's like heads up as you also foray into your own sort of initiatives. So it's definitely good thoughts to ferment and to sleep on and to live with. Yeah.
I particularly enjoyed the speed mentoring session where we were able to get some one-on-one time with the mentors and just get advice from them, be able to pick their brains on different things that they've done and different ways that they've gone about navigating their careers. So I'll definitely recommend this event for anyone out there who didn't come today.
It's awesome. Like if you didn't attend this, you really missed out. So next time, you better come through, attend. There's a lot of networking going on, young guys doing big things, so you better watch out.
It's just been very interesting, and what I would love to say, I've really enjoyed myself. Please come for the next one. Thank you very much, Tess, for making me part of this.
All the mentors had sessions with each mentee on talking about the different aspects. Mentorship is very important, especially when it comes to making a plan. So even as the youth, as we go out there, we need someone who's going there before us, someone who's going to hold our hands, and that's why I really enjoyed that session, because mentorship is everything, and that's why as youth we need to find mentors and find a way to have a good plan.
MatchMentor was a phenomenal experience. It was a great learning experience for both the mentors and all the attendees. I think everybody should look for whatever MatchMentor program aligns with what their interests and try and attend because it was a great learning experience.
It was excellent engaging with them and seeing what a bright future we have as Kenyans. So I can't wait for the next one. Well done, the A-team.
My hope for the future for the arena is that more young people get involved, more young people hear about it, and more young people are actively engaged in being able to make a difference and know that they have the power in themselves to make that change too. So yeah, thank you very much to Tessie and the team, and I look forward to coming to other events such as this. Thank you.
So for people who just use such events as a time wastage point in their life, man, they're just missing out. And I'd just ask guys who are between probably 18 to 25 to consider coming for such events, even if it's just not the Arena Kenya events, to find events such as this so that they can expand their minds, expand their brains, talk to people who have been where they want to be. And that way we're going to be headed somewhere as a nation, not just as young people, because if we change mindsets of young people, the whole country changes, and that's just the truth. So I had great time here, and I look forward to hosting more events for the Arena Kenya team, and yeah, keep spreading positivity.